And a lot of times I'll pick up something and people are like, where are you going to wear like this? Where are you going to wear that to? I'm going to put it on when I feel like it's my birthday or something, you know. It's just shiny, you know. It feels, it's got glitter. It feels like something celebratory is happening. And in real life, Goodwill has done a good job for me. Now, I got some people in my life like, you're not doing that. You're not doing that around me. We're not going to Goodwill. I'm going to take you over here. I'm like, all right, that's fine, but you paying because it's just clothes. And I'd rather invest that money in a water well or something somewhere, you know. So yeah, man, I'm really planning on keeping my conservativeness. I feel like I'm over talking now, but yeah, keeping the conservativeness when it comes to spending money on clothing, but yet being mindful of like I deserve to feel good when I
And
get dressed.
royalty. That
Yeah, like
royalty that you possess.
walk in it, trust in it, and not in a prideful I'm better than anybody way, but like own your fly. My auntie passed away a couple years ago, but before she went, the last conversation we had was like, she was like, Nisi, you don't own your fly. And I felt disrespected. I'm like, what you mean? I'm dope. What do you mean? You know? But she's like, nah, like you hiding who you are, you know, and you're committing your life to somebody who's literally keeping you in that shadow. You know, you're doing less so you don't outshine them. And I'm like, nah, I'm bringing them along with me. What you mean? Like, but she was all the way right. All the way right, man.
I have a favor to ask you.
Okay.
While you were speaking, I said, well, when you sent that request, I knew it was confirmation. But it's only a few people on here, and I really want to say something and get it out so that I can be able to speak about it. I need to say it so I can finally say it out loud, so I can help other women. Is that okay?
Come on.
All right, I'm gonna sit you down so I won't be shaking. Let me see. Get down here. This is better. All right. So I am a survivor of domestic violence. January 3rd, 2020, my ex-husband put me in a hospital, and he beat me so bad my parents didn't recognize me when they saw me in the ER. And the mental that you talked about, the mental abuse was far worse than the physical abuse that I dealt with this man. But the worst part about it is I was made to feel inferior, and that my first husband, who was the father of my sons, that he got the best of me. And so I ended up getting a Brazilian butt lift, and I thought it was to save my marriage, and lipo and vaginal rejuvenation. I did all this mommy makeover thinking for this new man, he deserved a new body.
Wow.
But only to get raped in my sleep and sodomized night after night after night after night. And I said, God, I want to be able to just say it. Like, I want to say it out loud. So now that I'm celibate now, because the last interaction I had was just horrible. So, and I need to heal me. It's not them, it's me. Because if you've ever been raped, you feel that sense of you lose yourself. So saying this out loud to a small audience is perfect, because I know God wants me to help people accept themselves as they are. I still lost my husband, but I still have to live with the changes to my body, the scars from the Brazilian butt lift, the looks that I get from men now. I wasn't wanting that. I wanted my husband. And so that's it. I just wanted to be able to say that out loud.
This is what, and there's so much I want to speak on. Your shirt right now.
Can you see
your shirt right now? Can you show us that shirt right quick?
What is it?
You talking about the way I'm dressed. That shirt is an affirmation. What's on your shirt? Talk about what's on your shirt.
just me I was trying to still stay young. And I ordered on this website a couple of things. And I said, let me try to keep myself young looking because I'm 37. And it's my second divorce. I said,
You tapped into that, right?
right.
You said you've been wanting to speak. There's a mouth on your chest. The chest is the heart energy, your compassion, your love. There's a big mouth speaking. It's open. And it's kind of sexy too. Like, yeah, you know, you have a mouth over your chest and you chose to speak today. Do you understand the power of your clothing? Okay. You're dressed in your armor today. Little did you know. And what's so beautiful about intuition, we don't have to logically put two and two. Oh, I want to feel youthful and I want to be able to speak and I want to speak from my heart. But that's exactly what your shirt says. I want to tap into my childlike energy. I want to feel free again and use my imagination. I want to be able to speak about things I haven't been able to speak about. Someone put a mouth on my chest so I can speak from my heart. You are divinely dressed today and have no idea. But your spirit knows. Your spirit knows. You're not alone. The guidance is through you. It is in you, with you, and through you. And the fact that this is where you came, I'm pretty sure you came in on this card.
Yep.
Right? Do you understand what's happening in this moment? And I'm so glad I didn't cut this off because I said, oh, I'll be on for an hour. It's been 2 and I'm here for you. You understand? I invited 2 other people and you're the only one who accepted. Okay? Do you understand divine? So for those of you who rejected and might have felt guilty, like, oh, man, I don't want to reject it. You needed to so she can have this moment. Right?
God of order. And I'm so glad that we are in alignment right now. God knows. With everything, the universe, the stars, everything.
Yes. And I want to repeat this because you said something and I could say it from my own mouth, but I want to just read this first and then I'm gonna get into the river logic of this. But it says when this is upside down, okay, Lord have mercy on our souls. It says when the circle comes as your medicine, you're meant to come to an understanding of the importance of decay and letting go, the importance of dying to an old form and being reborn anew. If you are faced with the challenge of loss or disappointment, remember this. In the circle of life, nothing is ever wasted. Love will seek itself again. Prosperity will come from a new idea or opportunity, and spirit always waits for you to find your place in the dance again. Nothing is ever wasted. Do you understand that when you speak on, I got this poem. I'm gonna share my poem. Let's share my stinking poem, okay? Yes. As you fill my wine glass with empty promises, I slowly became intoxicated with the lies once told. Only you could have created this world of escape and pain. It must have been one too many glasses because next thing I knew, I was lying in the corner of the room, passed out. I awoke to see my glass on the ground, broken in 1,000 tiny, minute pieces. I cried and cried and cried again and again, and he never came to save me. Picking up the pieces till my glass still faded from his portion of the deal, I placed each individual minute piece back to its place in the puzzle. Millions of seconds and thousands of minutes and hundreds of hours still, I cried and still no reply. Now today, my glass is made. See, I fixed the mess my addiction to his potion made. Yet the cracks in my wine glass are as visible as ridges in the Grand Canyon. I thank God for the waterfalls located in the bridges of my eyelashes that wash away his hollow heart and deceiving love. See, I rest silence in the middle of the room now, growing theory with who will be that perfect someone that will accept, use, and abuse, thinking, how can I be worthy of who I was before intoxicated by you? You. You, the first to break the sun's light, the first to slice the shadows to be in my vision. You didn't come to save me, but to fill my glass again. It's broken wine glass.
Woo. You see these tears, boy.
I say that to say I understand. And I also say that to say everything you've been through, the transformations, the wanting and the desire to please, the who you were in this giving of yourself, of your being, of your life, of your time, of your energy, it was not wasted. There is nothing wrong about what happened. It's just all to be used to nurture, right? It's all to be used to create a richer, more quality life that you would have never even attempted. You would have settled. You would have settled had you not experienced what you have. And for the people and the women that you are encouraged to reach, they need you to save their lives, right? And not by you doing anything, not by you going to go pick them up, not by you going to create anything else than what as already is. Like, you have already paid the price for their savior. You have already paid the price for them to free themselves by you going through it and saying, hey, this is where I've been and this is who I am. You're choosing celibacy. Is any man who thinks it's something wrong with him and they're taking it personally, that's his personal insecurity. And you shouldn't have to explain your story even for a man to value your desire of the operation of order in a relationship.
Right. That's good right there. Whew.
Own it. Own your value. Own the fact that you have taken the quality of who you are so divinely connected that you have put a mouth on your chest and have spoke from your heart, right? That you chose something freeing that brought you childlike energy and are able to tap into that. That you are able to love yourself past the point of not being able to recognize yourself. Sometimes we can only love ourselves when we look like how we always been. So we never grow. We don't get outside of who we used to be because it's unfamiliar. How can I love this person I don't know? Get to know them. Get to know who you are now. Because who you are today is not who you were this morning. You've been going through some stuff today, and it has been bringing you to clarity and understanding and confirmation, and you are now transitioning. You're in a transformation in this very moment. And tomorrow you're going to wake up a whole nother person. And by tomorrow evening, you're going to go to rest and you'll be like, yo, like who I was yesterday, I mean, she was cool, but she ain't got nothing on this chick right here. Okay? And it is not to chastise yourself. That child, Lord have mercy, I'm not going to get into reading this again, but it said, do not, maybe I will, because I'm going to say what it said and be wrong. It definitely spoke to the degree of loving yourself. The child is to show you how you can correct the course of your life without being punished. You've been through enough. You may feel like to correct yourself, to make things better, you know, you don't deserve to celebrate. You don't deserve to do certain things because you got to learn your lesson. And you don't want to repeat the same things you had before, but you're not. They say history repeats. That's a damn lie. History mirrors itself. There are reflections. There are remnants, you know, that'll last long. What's up, Shem? So bring yourself to love yourself through growth. When a child is learning how to walk, you don't say, let me just get a wheelchair because you was taking forever. We ain't gonna worry about, don't even worry about walking no more. We just gonna roll you out. We're gonna put you in one of them little strollers, and when you get real big and you still can't walk because we gave up on it, we're gonna put you in a wheelchair. We don't do that. We take our time, we commit to the journey, we commit to the learning and the lesson. So commit to yourself with that type of love.
Thank you so much, Queen. You have made mine. Whew.
You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. And thank you for being in this space to share your truth with all of the experience.
Wait, I was able to say that. It just like I can officially do what you said, that at the beginning, starting a new beginning, because I've already put it out there and I don't have
Yeah.
to hold on to it no more.
Mm.
I'm not ashamed of it anymore.
Yes. Yes. It's a power.
Yes. So
It's
you
a
have a
power.
good night. I'll let you get some
You as
sleep.
well. Thank you. Yes. We're going to shut it down. God's blessings. Peace.